single mother of 4, Tammy Irons, the cost of feeding her family has been a struggle.
I've got teenagers and obviously they eat a lot more than younger children as well. I also have 2 celiac boys, so the price of groceries is becoming increasingly more expensive for us.
To help keep costs down, the school teacher uses the Woolworths loyalty program.
I appreciate being able to bank that $10, when it gets up to that level, and by the time I get to Christmas I've got around $150 or so off my shop, which I really appreciate at Christmas time.
With about 85% of Australians belonging to at least one loyalty program, every purchase they make offers a treasure trove of data for Coles and Woolworths. Consumer groups say that's stifling competition.
Basically, they can use that information to set prices. Sometimes that can mean better prices for consumers, but sometimes it can also mean worse prices for consumers. But more importantly, it can also push smaller players out of the market.
Small players like India Weisfeld and Damon Atkinson, who run an online service selling produce direct from the farm gate.
Look, it's definitely very challenging. They have a lot of leverage. We don't have that leverage they have. With that data too that they use, they know when customers are likely to buy a particular product, when they are likely to buy again as well, so we don't have any of that information.
Farming groups say the loyalty programs are also giving Coles and Woolworths a greater power over fruit and vegetable growers.
So you've got the supermarkets with all the information on supply and all the information on demand, and the growers having no information besides their own supply and no information besides a guesstimate. Where it gets really, really unfair is the perishability of these items, which makes negotiation completely on a different playing field. So you've got growers who have already taken all the risk, now at the peril of the buyers who now their first job is to get the item for as cheap as possible.
Coles has told the ABC it uses data to help make purchasing decisions to ensure produce is available to the customer at any given time and at affordable prices. Woolworths says it's standard practice for businesses to look at previous sales data to determine future demand.
When it comes to the sharing of your personal data, hidden in their 4,000 word long privacy statements are clues as to where it might go. Flyby says it shares de-identified data with companies including Google, Yahoo and Facebook, while Woolworths shares personal information with Google and Meta.
The fact that they're moving so heavily into data and digital, both in advertising and in online spaces and in trading of data, I would say that is more akin to the way that some of the large tech companies have been operating.
Mum, what's for dinner? We're going to have lasagna, so you can help unpack the groceries.
As the political focus sharpens on Coles and Woolworths, it's a chance for shoppers like Tammy Irons to learn more about how her data is used.
It's really important that we are aware of what's going on behind the scenes, and it's been good to see that they are we're starting to see a little bit more of accountability happening there.
Understanding the true cost of loyalty.